My goal to speak fluent English. Hi, Anna. How are you today?
Hello, Mark. I am very good, thank you. How are you?
I am fine. What are you doing with all those books?
I am studying. I have a big goal this year. My goal is to speak fluent English.
That is a great goal. Why do you want to speak fluent English?
I want to speak English because it is very useful. Many people in the world speak it. I can use it for my job and for traveling.
That is true. How are you learning it right now?
I take a class every Tuesday and Thursday. I also use a learning app on my phone.
Who is your English teacher?
My teacher is Mr. Smith. He is from Canada. He is very kind and patient with the students.
Where do you usually study after your class?
I usually study at home in my bedroom. It is quiet there and I can focus well.
When do you find the time to study? You are always so busy with work.
I study for 1 hour every evening before I go to sleep. Sometimes I study in the morning too while I drink my coffee.
What is the most difficult part of learning English for you?
I think listening is the hardest part. People speak very fast. I cannot understand them sometimes.
Yes, that can be hard. What about speaking?
Speaking is also difficult. I am afraid of making mistakes when I talk to people.
Do not worry about mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they learn a new language.
You are right. Thank you, Mark.
What will you do when you are fluent in English?
Oh, I have big plans. I am going to travel to London. Did you ever visit London?
No, I did not. But I want to go there one day. What do you want to see in London?
I want to see Big Ben and the London Eye. I also want to talk to the local people and order food in English.
That sounds like a wonderful trip. Will you travel alone?
No, I am going to travel with my sister. She is learning English too.
That is perfect. You can practice speaking together. Do you like reading English books?
Yes, I do. I am reading a short story right now. It is about a dog and a cat in a big city.
Reading is a great way to learn new words. I can lend you some of my easy English books if you want.
Really? That would be fantastic. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. I have a book about travel. I think you will like it very much.
I am sure I will. I will come to your house tomorrow to get it. What time is good for you?
You can come around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I will be home from work.
Great. I will see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Have a nice day, Mark.
You too, Anna. Good luck with your English studies. Practicing speaking in front of a mirror. Hello, Anna. You look very happy today.
Hi, Mark. Yes, I am having a good day. I just finished my homework.
What kind of homework did you have?
I had English homework. I practiced speaking in front of a mirror.
In front of a mirror? That is very interesting. Why do you do that?
My teacher told me to do it. It helps me see my mouth when I speak English words.
How does seeing your mouth help you?
It helps me with my pronunciation. Some English sounds are difficult for me. When I look in the mirror, I can see if my mouth is making the right shape.
That makes a lot of sense. What exactly did you practice today?
I practiced the Z sound, like in the words think and this. It is very hard to say correctly.
Yes, that is a common problem. Who taught you this mirror trick?
I read about it on an English learning website. Many actors do it too when they prepare for a movie.
Where do you usually practice?
I practice in my bathroom. The mirror is very big and the light is bright.
When do you practice speaking in the mirror?
I do it every morning after I brush my teeth. I only practice for 5 minutes so it does not take too much time.
5 minutes every day is a good habit. Do you feel silly when you talk to yourself?
At first, I felt very silly. I laughed a lot, but now it feels normal to me.
Do you practice anything else besides pronunciation?
Yes, I practice my facial expressions. I want to look friendly and happy when I speak to new people.
Body language is very important in communication. What do you talk about to the mirror?
Sometimes I read sentences from a book. Sometimes I just talk about my day. I pretend the mirror is a real person listening to me.
I think I should try this technique. I am preparing for a job interview next week.
Oh, a job interview. That is exciting. You should definitely practice in the mirror.
What should I practice for the interview?
You can practice answering common questions. You can look at your posture. Are you standing up straight? Are you smiling?
That is great advice. I am usually very nervous during interviews. I look down at the floor.
Practicing will make you feel more confident. You will see that you look calm and ready.
I will start tonight. I have a big mirror in my bedroom.
Let me know how it goes. We can even practice together if you want.
That would be very helpful. Can we meet on Saturday to practice?
Yes, Saturday morning is fine. We can meet at the park.
The park is a good idea. We can sit on a bench and ask each other interview questions.
I will bring my notebook. I have a list of good questions.
Thank you, Anna. I have to go home now and start practicing with my mirror.
You are welcome, Mark. Have a good evening.
Goodbye, Anna. Watching the news in English. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning, Mark. Come in and sit down on the sofa.
Thank you. What are you watching on television?
I am watching the news in English.
Really? Why are you watching the news in English? Is it not difficult to understand?
It is a little difficult, but I watch it to learn new vocabulary. It is very helpful for my listening skills.
What kind of news do you like to watch?
I like watching the world news and the weather report. I like to know what is happening in other countries.
Who is the person speaking on the television right now?
He is a news anchor. His name is David. He speaks very clearly and slowly.
Where is this news channel from?
It is a channel from the United States. They show news from all over the world every morning.
When do you usually watch the news?
I usually watch it at 7 o'clock in the morning while I eat my breakfast. It helps me start my day.
How much of the news do you understand?
I understand about half of it. The pictures and videos on the screen help me guess what they are talking about.
That is a very smart way to learn. Do they speak very fast?
Yes, they speak faster than my friends, but I am getting used to it now.
What is the news about today?
Today, they are talking about a big sports game in London. A local team won the championship last night.
I love sports. Which sport are they playing?
They are playing football. The fans look very happy. They are jumping and singing in the streets.
I saw that game last night on the internet. It was very exciting. What else is on the news?
They also talked about a new park opening in our city center. It has a large lake and many trees.
That sounds nice. We should go visit the new park this weekend.
I would love to. I want to have a picnic by the lake and take some photos.
We can bring sandwiches and fresh fruit. Do you know if the weather will be good?
Let us wait for the weather report on the news. It will be on in 5 minutes.
Okay, I hope it will be sunny. I do not like sitting in the park in the rain.
The news anchor said yesterday that it will be warm and sunny all weekend.
That is perfect. Do you read the news on your phone too?
Yes, I read news articles on my phone in the evening. Reading is easier than listening because I can take my time.
I agree with you. I can look up new words in the dictionary when I read.
Exactly. Oh, look. The news is starting again. Let us listen to the weather report.
Okay, I am listening carefully.
Look at the television. The map shows a big sun over our city for Saturday.
Great. Our picnic plan is perfect. I must go to work now.
Have a good day at work, Mark. See you this weekend.
Goodbye, Anna. Buying a fashion magazine. Hi, Anna. I saw you leaving the bookstore just now.
Hello, Mark. Yes, I was just shopping for something to read on the train.
What did you buy? Is it a new novel?
No, it is not a novel. I bought a fashion magazine.
A fashion magazine? That is fun. Why did you buy it?
I bought it because I want to see the new spring clothes. I need some new ideas for my wardrobe this year.
What kind of clothes are in the magazine?
There are many colorful dresses, light jackets, and new running shoes. Everything looks so fresh and bright for spring.
Who is the woman on the cover of the magazine?
She is a very famous actress. I really like her movies. She is wearing a beautiful yellow dress.
Where did you find this magazine in the bookstore?
It was in the front near the cash register. They have a big section for all the different magazines.
When does this magazine come out? Is it a new one every week?
No, it comes out once a month. This is the big April issue. It has more pages than usual.
How much does a fashion magazine cost?
It costs $5. I think it is a good price because there are many pages and beautiful pictures inside.
That is not too expensive. Do you buy it every month?
No, I only buy it when the seasons change. I like to see the new styles for summer, autumn, winter, and spring.
Do you actually buy the exact clothes you see in the magazine?
Not usually. The clothes in the magazine are very expensive designer brands. I just use the pictures for inspiration.
I understand. You can find similar clothes at a cheaper price in the local mall.
Exactly. I look at the colors and the shapes in the magazine. Then I try to find something like it at the stores in our town.
Are you going shopping for clothes soon?
Yes, I am going to the mall this Saturday. I want to buy a new jacket for work.
What colored jacket are you looking for?
I think I want a blue jacket. Blue is my favorite color, and it matches many of my pants and skirts.
I need to buy some new shirts too. Can I come to the mall with you on Saturday?
Of course, shopping is much more fun with a friend. We can go together.
Thank you. We can also eat lunch at the food court when we are tired.
That is a great idea. I love the pizza there.
Me too. What else is in your fashion magazine besides clothes?
There are articles about makeup, healthy food, and travel destinations. It is very interesting to read.
It sounds like a good way to relax. I am going to let you read your magazine now.
Thank you, Mark. I am going to sit in the cafe next door and read it with a cup of hot coffee.
Enjoy your afternoon. I will call you on Friday to plan our shopping trip.
Perfect. I will talk to you on Friday. Goodbye, Mark.
Bye, Anna. A quiet afternoon at the library. Hello, Anna. It is nice to see you here today.
Hi, Mark. Please speak quietly. We are in the library.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. It is very quiet in here.
Yes, I love spending a quiet afternoon at the library. It is my favorite place in the city.
Why do you like the library so much?
I like it because it is peaceful. There is no loud music or noise from the street outside. I can focus completely on my reading.
What are you reading today?
I am reading a history book. It is about ancient Egypt and the big pyramids.
That sounds fascinating. Who wrote the book?
A famous historian wrote it. His name is Dr. Clark. He explains difficult things very well.
Where do you usually sit when you come here?
I always sit by the big window on the second floor. The natural light is very good for reading and it does not hurt my eyes.
When did you arrive at the library today?
I arrived at 1 o'clock after I ate my lunch. I plan to stay here until 4 o'clock.
How many books can you borrow at one time?
I can borrow up to 10 books with my library card, but I usually only take 2 or 3 books home.
I need to get a new library card. I lost my old one last month.
It is very easy to get a new one. You just ask the librarian at the front desk near the door. You need to show your ID card.
I will do that before I leave today. Do you come here often?
I come here every Wednesday afternoon. It is my special time to relax and learn new things.
The library has changed a lot. Look at all those new computers over there.
Yes, many people come here to use the internet or print important documents. The library provides free Wi-Fi for everyone too.
That is very useful for students. Have you been to the library cafe downstairs?
Yes, I have. They sell delicious green tea and chocolate cookies.
I am getting a little thirsty. Do you want to take a break and go to the cafe with me?
That is a nice idea. I can stop reading for 20 minutes. My eyes are a little tired.
Great. We can talk without whispering down in the cafe.
Yes, that will be nice. After our tea, I need to return a book.
Where do you return the books? Do you give them to the librarian?
No, you do not have to. There is a big blue box near the front door. You just drop the book inside the box.
They make it very simple. I am glad I ran into you today. I need to start reading more books.
You really should. Reading is very good for the mind. Let us go down to the cafe now.
Okay, lead the way. I will buy the cookies for us.
Thank you, Mark. You are very kind.
Great job today. Remember, small daily progress is the secret to fluency. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.